How are you?
Doing good. Just did some testing.
Yeah,
Took a little break and then now we're here.
nice, nice. Hey T, how's it going? See if his mic is on. Let's see. Nazir's gonna join us. Okay, so yeah, we'll give it some time for everyone to join
Sure.
both sides. So
Hello, hello. Hey JD, how are you doing?
Good. Let me just make an announcement real quick so that
Yeah,
yeah,
we
for
get
no
more
sure.
problem.
folks in here.
Yeah, we'll have some late joiners. Don't worry. T, can you hear us? I don't know if his mic's on. He hasn't said a word yet. Nazir, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Perfect. Yeah, let's
Let's just give
see.
people a couple minutes to join.
Yep, yep. Let me message T to see if you can hear me.
Cool. I just ping people.
Perfect.
People should
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
more folks
Sometimes.
should be
Yeah.
joining.
Yeah. They'll arrive a little late. Same with our side as well. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining. Like we know, we understand you're super super busy right now. So yeah, appreciate the time, man.
Yeah, no worries. It's a good little break from everything. Uh
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
so it's good that we're doing this so I can get my heads off of things too.
Yeah.
Just
That's good.
super
That's good.
focus.
Yeah. Preparing for launch and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, making sure everything is right, and we had that little delay, so just making sure that the second time goes right, and just optimizing everything and just going over hundreds of thousands of scenarios that
Yeah.
seeing other launch fail, succeed, whatever. We try to replicate it, um to test run, and yeah, just a lot of going back and forth and stuff like that. So
Yeah. It could be pretty stressful.
And
Starting a
always good to take
launch.
a break.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's good to take your mind off of it, so you're not constantly, stressing out about it. So hopefully it's not too bad. Um, yeah, we're preparing to launch as well on the 21st, so we definitely feel that type of stress.
yeah, this is your second time for you guys, correct? So
Yeah,
it's a little bit less stressful, I would say,
yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
for
Since we've been
you
through,
guys.
we've been through the ringer once, so yeah, hopefully it is. Yeah, it goes well.
T,
It's our second time,
Oinky,
so.
can you invite T up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. See if his
Yeah,
mic is working now.
yeah,
Let's
just
see.
super anxious, super excited, super nervous,
Yeah.
all at the same time. Because I've never been through a launch myself, like behind the scene, so it's a
Yeah,
lot of
for
things
sure.
unexpected. But I have our dev. Sorry if you can hear that, but
It's okay.
our dev has done launches before, so
Mhm.
he's kind of there for me and the team. But yeah, it's definitely very nerve wracking.
Yeah. No, no, no. That should be the case. Like it's definitely normal to be like all of those emotions. It's a really big you know step in their project. So
Should we
super
start, I
Yeah,
think?
exciting though.
Are you guys able to
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
there
we
we
can
go.
finally
There we
hear you,
go.
T. All right. Yeah,
Awesome.
we'll go ahead and start this week's episode. So, welcome everyone from both communities. This is our second official episode of Bloodline, hosted by me and my two co hosts, Nazar and T, where we talk to project owners to hyped and upcoming and emerging projects. So, today we are joined by no other than JD from Funcles. Welcome. How are you today?
hello, doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yep, yep, of course. So, I guess I'll just get started and dive right into it. So, can you just give me, your background of how you joined the space and, how you came to the idea of starting Funkles?
Yeah, sure. So a lot of you might know me as JD, or a lot of people call me John as well. So my background before the NFT space was I did tattooing, and I also had a background in psychology as well. So I am indeed the artist and the founder of Funkles. So all the art, everything you see was done by me. And before entering the NFT space, I remember back in around July, I would say, um, was when I saw all the whole blow up of at the NFT space where Logan Paul bought Oni Force and stuff like that. I don't know. So that was when roughly a little bit before that actually, but yeah, that's when I really got hooked into NFT. And forward a little bit, like 2 months, September, I would say, we started Funkles, and the inspiration came from the Asian background. So the whole team is Asian, the core team at least. And for me personally, I was born in Vietnam, and I grew up and live in Vancouver, Canada for my whole entire life basically. So a little bit of the background behind, the inspiration is that when I grew up, a lot of times in the Asian culture, mental health is super taboo, and it's not talked about often, and it's just pushed away on the side. And people don't, your parents and your family around you really ignore your mental health issues, and they tend to only focus on the physical side of things. So, if you're feeling stressed out from an exam, if you're feeling down that day because, your crush in high school rejected you, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't be there for you. And that's just how my a little bit about me is that I grew up, my dad was never, he was always, man up, you gotta be tough. You gotta be there for if you're not tough, how are you gonna take care of your family in the future, etc. Things like that. So I grew up with that mindset in mind, and I closed off a lot of things. I do things. Those that are around me know me, and I do things very, how do I say, isolated. I would say I like to take care of things my own self, and I don't really seek help even when I should. So after doing my degree in psychology and just learning through meeting different people, I learned that mental health is something that everyone should take account into, and be there and be present and tap into that side of yourself, even if you don't think you have it, because it happens to everyone. And although I've never dealt with extreme mental health issues personally, but I've dealt with stress throughout my life. I've dealt with times where I would feel anxious, but I would just never know. I never knew that I was allowed to feel like that, and I never knew that it's something that's acceptable. So that's kind of the inspiration that Funkles came from, and the name Funkles actually came from fun and uncles. Why did we choose those two words? Because again, in the Asian culture, we call our elderlies around us. So our dad's friend, our mom's friend, people at work, elder that are older than us, we call them uncles and aunties. And those were the people that really inspired me throughout my life, and those are the people that really made shape me into who I am today, and made me realize that I should pursue what I truly want, instead of following that traditional route of going to school, etc. So that's where the tattooing, the art, etc. And one final thing is about my art background. I started drawing, I started sketching, I started graphic design way back when I was little. And when I was around, I believe 18, 19, I was working at a bank, and I was introduced to tattooing, and I was hooked since. And from then on, um, I just decided to take a leap with my art career, doing things that are different. And here we are today with Funkos, building a brand, building my art, and building, my future.
Yeah, no, that's amazing, JD. I mean, I feel like I can completely relate. I also come from an Asian background, a little bit different Asian. But I can definitely see where you're coming from with the mental health and how it's not really, regarded in the Asian culture. It's more so physical, and these things are sort of an oversight, I guess. Um, yeah, I mean it's incredible. I feel like I'm sure a lot of people in the audience as well, and even within our communities can relate. And it's great that you're sort of giving everybody uh, a place to, invest their time in and, better themselves and help them, So that's great.
Yeah, just want to add on to that. So, actually, all the co-hosts here come from the Asian background, so we can definitely relate to you, JD. So I'm from a Chinese background, and yeah, like you said, the traditional Chinese parents are like kind of just, or just Asian parents in general, just kind of push away the mental stress and like how it could greatly affect you for your future. And I think it's amazing that you come from such a diverse background, and that you're focusing on this, because it is definitely a problem. I'd say it's getting better, but it's nowhere near where it should be. So yeah, that's amazing, man.
Yeah, it's definitely something all most Asians can relate to in terms of
Yeah.
of not being able to share their feelings with their family. But that's just how our parents were raised, and that's just how
Right.
their mindset is just hustle, hustle, hustle. We don't have time to
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
And yeah, that's where I can relate to them. It's like I get that hustle mentality from them too. It's
Oh, of
like
course,
I
yeah.
forget to eat, I forget to do things. So that's
Yeah.
that's where I need work on too. My mental health, I'm more tapped into it. But with this project coming along, and with launch, I've been working probably 14-hour days and stuff like that without I just get lost into it because I'm super passionate and stuff like that. So definitely, it's like I'm sitting here telling you guys like, oh, our project's all about that, and I'm super aware of my own mental health, but I still need more. If you guys know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
it's just like it's a constant battle with yourself, and you always need to constantly remind yourself to balance between your health, your life, your work, your relationships, and family, etc. So it's definitely not easy, and we hope to learn with you guys through Funcles, and also vice versa, you guys learning from us. And it's just a big old community with people who are passionate about NFTs, who are passionate about mental health, bringing it all in together, and that's just what we've been doing for the past few months.
Yeah, for sure. And it's always like when you do have those situations, it's always easy when you have a community like Funkles. Like being in your guys' Discord is really positive. So like it's a really helpful community when you do feel stressed. You could go hang out there and like feel a lot better afterwards.
Yeah, it's a blessing. Like I always tell people in the community is that you don't see this type of, how do I not, I don't want to use the word engagement. You don't see this type of quality in terms of human interactions in different discords when they open it to public and stuff like that. So it's truly amazing to see the stuff that people talk in Funkos, like in public discourse. The chat moves so fast, right? But in Funkos it doesn't move as fast. But every time someone says something, it's always like, oh, talking to each other and asking how each other are doing, instead of the usual GM, how's the weather, what time, etc. So it's truly amazing to see what we built, and it's truly kind of exciting, and it's a blessing to be a part of.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting you said that, the quality. I mean, if we break it down, essentially it's a different type of utility, right? There aren't many projects that are sort of providing this utility. Mental health and betterment. There's not too many out there. I know there's a couple like Psychedelics Anonymous, but I don't think they're strictly just their main focus is health and all. But it's definitely great, and I mean it's refreshing for sure to see something like this pop up in the space and sort of break the norms.
Yeah, a lot of projects, like I said, I have a few. There's a couple times where people come up to me and say, "Why is there another mental health project? You guys are just doing this after, another project that did it before us." And I always tell them, there's never enough. Every
Yeah,
project
definitely.
should have some sort of utility, even if it's just small, that taps into this space, and there's a lot of projects that have no roadmap nowadays, right? And the utilities is so, how do I say it, loose. Utilities can be anything. It can just be having a PFP. It can be having the status. When you wear a base C, you have the status that people look at you differently and stuff like that. And that's basically utility in itself. And when we planned this project, we wanted to really make impact, even when we technically so didn't have to provide any utilities moving forward, but we really wanted to provide something that people can root for, people can get behind, and just make impact. That's what we want. And moving the brand forward, we have so many exciting things that me, myself, and the team really wants to tap into post launch and really get going and kick started. But that's for post launch. But yeah,
Yeah,
um,
for sure. So
quality.
just touching on that, recently we have seen like a lot of like woman empowerment projects and women projects. I just wanted to know how come you guys decided to focus on the men's aspect, because there's not a lot of like men empowerment projects in the space. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So when the project first started, it was started by me and Slosh, and two Asian guys who struggle and deal with the same thing throughout their childhood, throughout their lives, and we just wanted to really bring that into attention. And a lot of times, men, boys, guys, we don't share our emotions because of just how we were raised, and how society looks at us. So we really want to tap into that and kind of bring awareness and just how do I say it? Just focus on it. And although we are a men's health focused project, we tap into more into mental health because that's something we're more passionate about as well. Um, and mental health happens to everyone. It's not just men that feel it, women feel it, and but we do have webinars and sections and stuff where it relates more to male, and we do have more that relates to female and also overall general mental health as well. So we're tapping a little bit to everything with a slight more focus on men's health and men's mental health.
Yeah, I guess it's really you guys are also, breaking the gender, I guess the social constructs and the gender norms, right?
Hmm.
Like you mentioned that, males are usually, not as comfortable, I guess, showing their emotions. And it's not just to, do with where you came from or your background, right? It's just nature.
Hmm.
But I think this is great, because we're seeing all these, female-led projects, and those are all great. But at the end of the day, there is a void for something like this in the space that focuses on, I guess the dark side of things, or to like focuses on betterment, right?
Yeah,
Specifically for men. So it's amazing that you guys are doing this and that you're able to, create I guess, a community or a safe place to say for everybody to sort of come under one hub, right?
yeah, exactly. And it's a lot of the community is what really created this. You know, so yeah, it's like you said. There's a void. There's always room for more awareness, and it's how you look at things. A lot of projects, slap it in a charity or whatever to just push that narrative, but you have to do something with it, and that's our goal. Is that we're not only that we're doing the donation, a big donation, 70 ETH, which is probably around 30-40% of what we mint. I forgot the number. I haven't been keeping up, but we're also pushing the narrative in terms of utilities. We're bringing in a lot of awareness webinars and just stuff like that. So we're really focused on this at the right after we launch, and wherever that takes us is wherever that takes us.
Yeah, I mean, just want to add on T's part about being like men not showing emotions. We had this toxic masculinity construct where definitely needs to change. And I think that your emphasis on mental health has created a great community within Funcles where everyone gets along. And it's just like you said, like it's on a much deeper level than, GM. You say that like chat doesn't move as fast, and that's completely okay because you guys are having much more meaningful conversations in your Discord. And like I just really want to know like how your guys' plan was when you're starting out your Discord and building this community to where it is today.
Yeah, that's we actually had a lot of debates between closed Discord, open Discord, with different founders within ourselves and different advisors on board as well. And we ultimately came up to the conclusion to close our Discords. And a lot of people really dislike that. And I'm not, personally that big of a fan of a closed Discord until we did it. So when Doodles did it, I believe they were one of the first ones that did it. When they first did it, they got a lot of FUD. People were kind of shaming them, but look at what was being built on the inside. People were shaming them because they couldn't get in. People were angry because they couldn't feel the same treatment as others that are inside. But in reality, that exclusivity and also that feeling of having a community that's not full with five different alt accounts and people who are grinding for allow lists, white lists, so that really creates that bond, and that creates the strength and the foundation of a project before launching. You can see a lot of projects, give away all their allow lists, give away everything, open up the Discord, and they don't do well. It's because they don't have that foundation. No one really cares about the project when they come in, and the moment they type a message, 10 different messages pop up and your message is drowned. um, and people associate that with hype. People associate the noise and the engagements with more popularity. But as we learn and we grew throughout the space and our journey of logging our Discord, that's not the case. It's truly amazing to see real human interactions inside, and see people come into events, game events, and coming back even when after they receive that allow list. So my experience so far with the closed Discord is I'm super happy, and I'm glad that we pushed that instead of opening up the Discord to the public, because it's just quality over quantity any day. And we have around, I think, 2,900 people in the Discord, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it. It feels like more, and sometimes it's yeah. And we prune bots every day. We kick out people who are, you know, that we believe that they're second accounts and stuff like that. So we keep it very close, tight knit, and just making sure that our community receives the best experience possible, even when it's just a Discord. We want their whole experience throughout Funko's brand and the Funko's journey from the very beginning they step into the Discord to the very end. That 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line, is that I want to have that quality experience, and that's the standard we set, and super happy we did it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Closed Discord versus open Discord is definitely like a really hot topic in the space right now. Like some people think that every Discord should be open so people could be allowed to join in. However, especially with like men's health type of a men's health type of sorry, I'm blanking on the word. Uh
Focus.
Project, sorry. A men's health type of project, it could be hard to have like open Discord. People just be joining, spamming, asking for a whitelist, stuff like that, right? So having a small community to build around, I feel like that would definitely be the way to build a project like this, which is what you guys have done and done very well. So if you do want to get into like a little bit of your guys' utility, I was reading on your roadmap. So you guys did say eventually you'll be giving away 70 ETH to Movember, and you guys will have licensed pros in your Discord, correct? Could you just expand a little bit more on your guys' utility coming up?
Yeah. So licensed professionals, we have. We're still talking to more, but we have a few that are already, waiting to get on board post launch, and we're also talking to a lot of clinics and a lot of different outside sources that are willing to partner up and collab with us in order to bring that how do I say it, the professional eye into Discord. So I know that the NFT space is from all over the world. There's people from Asia, there's people in Europe, there's people in North America, and the information and their perspective on health, mental health, and just in even nutrition, exercises, anything is very different, and that's the beauty of this space. So what we're doing is that we want to provide the best possible kind of knowledge and experience and resources we can offer, and we're looking into that. We're vetting professionals, making sure that they have their actual degree. If they're therapists, then they have to be licensed and they have to be able to give, and if they want to give clinical advice, then we have to go through some sort of process to do that, etc. And the second thing is, you were talking briefly about the 70 Ethereum donation. Yeah, we have already talked to Movember, the men's health focus charity. They're super big in Australia, Europe, North America, not so much Asia yet. I know they might have plans there, but they are very they're super excited about the donation, and we're also super excited about it as well. And right after launch, we're going to be looking to see how we can do that. And you guys will get to see all the whole ether scan transaction and everything, and it'll be awesome. I believe that it's going to be one of the biggest donation to their foundation by a single entity, and also I believe this is the biggest donation in the NFT space. I haven't seen another project. And um, did you ask another question? I forgot. I
No,
kind of blanked out.
it's
The
fine. Don't worry.
profession.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Movember is definitely one of the like biggest foundations. It's even Canada is very big. I'm from Canada as well. Like you said, you're from Vancouver.
Hmm.
Um, but to touch up on the licensed professional, so how would that utility come into play? So you own a Funcles and it gives you access to like one-on-one sessions, or would it be something like that, or would it be like everyone in your closed Discord gets access?
Correct. So we have a ticket system where you have direct access to ask questions to licensed professionals. You also have access to the whole chat, with the bigger chat, the more community chat, where you can share your thoughts with everyone and stuff like that as well. And also we don't have the whole one-on-one therapy sessions yet, because that's offering clinical advice, and there's a lot of laws and a lot of legality um, issues regarding that. So we're looking for ways around it by collabing with and partnering with different um, clinics around the world. So we're in talks with a few, but that is not yet confirmed at the moment. But we do have professionals coming in to chat with you via ticket system, etc., as long as it's not clinical advice as of right now. And we're also bringing in webinars from professionals from Movember, webinars from universities, and just a lot of researchers, a lot of psychiatrists, a lot of psychologists, a lot of coaches, mental coaches, physical coaches around the world to come in and just educate and provide knowledge. And I I think I basically covered most of it, or if not all of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
for
It's
sure you did.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Um, it sort of reminds me of I actually found out about this not too long ago. I think it's called BetterHelp. Have you heard of that? It's like an online. It's bigger. It's big out here in the States. But it
Yeah.
really it provides the same or a similar sort of assistance to people, right? It gives them more accessibility through online without having to actually go, face to face. Which I think it's a great thing, even if it's through tickets, how you guys are doing it, or how you're planning to do it. It's amazing, just giving someone that option. Sometimes it's a lot easier to do it, digitally than with like in person, and
Mhm.
a lot of times that's the barrier that really stops someone from getting help.
Yeah, I agree. And this access is not widely available to other countries and different places in the world. I'm from Canada, so it's very widely available to me, and I did a whole degree in psychology, so a lot of resources are actually available to me. So I've been having that pleasure and that that whole thing to and that exposure and those resources available to me. So it's just giving back and kind of doing what I can and see what we can pack into our utilities.
Yeah, for sure. So we've been talking about mental health a lot, but on your website, I also see that you guys want to get into the physical health aspect as well. It says that every Funkles will have like a dad bod to promote body positivity. So if you also want to touch up on that a little bit.
Yeah. When we first drew Funcles, we really wanted to, I different. How do I say the stereotype of men's body, physical body, and a lot of people when if you look at Men's Health magazine, it's all muscular physique. And although that is could be a quote unquote healthy um physique, it's not. We're promoting something that might not be, how to say, attainable to everyone. Staying healthy, staying fit, and staying physically and mentally healthy doesn't mean that you need to have a certain body a certain way. And we drew our Funkles in a way where it's more rounded, I would say, because I personally think it's a lot cuter to have a round face, a
Yeah, for
character,
sure.
and it also taps into that whole stereotype, and we really wanted to play around with it and raise awareness and bring that into kind of everyone's eyes as well, I would say. Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like you see all these like, you know, quote unquote like ideal man bodies where they're just it's just like super hard to obtain, and it's just like everyone's just cut with washboard abs or something. But I completely understand like you know that's not like quote unquote actually healthy. It's like more healthier to have this this type of dad bod that you guys are say is rounder and like that your artwork is based on. So yeah, I just wanted to go into like your team dynamic real quick. So at first you said that you and Uncle Slosh first started this, but to my knowledge, like you guys, there aren't the whole team's not made of just uncles. There's actually like aunties as well. Like so you have women on your team.
yeah, we have two amazing women on our team, and they play a huge role into helping us build Funkos into what it is today. And it originally started out as with me and Slosh, but two people can't do anything. In order to start a successful startup, a successful business, and start successful brand, you need to build a team that are capable of doing different things. Like I cannot do all the marketing. I cannot do all the project managing, and that's where we need to bring in more people and that specializes in those things. And that's where we brought Leah and Stace in, and they are a very important part of what we have done. And Leah has done the project managing stuff and also the community events. So we probably do around 2 to 3 events a week. Movie nights, we do different games with different communities, like Valorant tournament. We did Wonder Pals um, talent show. So we just want to bring the community together for maybe an hour, 2 hours, a week, just to relax and hang out. That's the goal. And we I try to be there as well to take a break, and it's a lot of fun. And yeah, so the dynamic of the team is awesome. We were friends before, um, this project, but Stace and Leah didn't enter the NFT space until later, after we brought them on. Slosh and I were in the NFT space first, so we knew what they were capable of. We knew, they have the passion and the drive as us. So we brought them in, and as you can see, the work that we have put in as a team individually has been paying off, and it's been an amazing journey.
Wow, JD, I mean, you've I'm almost left speechless, honestly. You guys are doing such an amazing thing. And I kind of wish we were on Twitter Spaces because you know how you can do the reactions and throw up the hundreds and all that. But on Discord, it's a little different. But it's honestly, it really means a lot what you guys are doing. It's insane.
Yeah, that's
Love
Yeah.
it.
awesome to
So
hear.
just if you can picture just a bunch of 100 emojis going up, that's what's happening right now. So
Yeah, I'm
yeah, I mean,
also. Yeah,
oh, go
sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, I had a feeling that Stace, you, Leah, and Uncle Slosh were friends because of your dynamic. Like your team dynamic is amazing, and you can tell that you guys, your team is like on a deeper level than just people who work together. So it is definitely amazing the community that you've built. So yeah, kudos to you and your team. So yeah, I would just like to talk about your delayed launch a little bit. I know that you were planning to mint earlier, and but you made the decision to delay the launch. So I know that this is can be a very hard decision to make and can have some pushback. So can you just talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so I remember exactly what happened. So um, on the 22nd, I believe, we announced the launch date for January 25th, and then on the 23rd, up to that date, everything was going extremely smooth. You know, our dev Cryptic and I have been working on the contract and the website, everything, and we were running tests and everything was smooth and perfect. Up until the 23rd, up until the 23rd or the no 24th, so one day before launch. That's when we ran into an unexpected error between the connection of the Web 2 and the Web 3. And we were scratching our heads. We were trying to figure it out that night, and we were just going, I don't think we can, push it tomorrow because it would feel rushed and it would, potentially be open to a lot of errors on launch. So we made the difficult decision of pushing back. And I wrote a little thread on this on my Twitter. Basically, that day, my heart sank. Like I got super super anxious that day. Because I was scared of what the community would react. And the first thing we did was that we prepped the team and then we prepped the mods for upcoming FUD in case that there is FUD that when we announce those delay. And surprisingly, the moment we announced the date, there were zero FUD. People were more supportive than ever, and this just shows how the community that we have built and the time that we put into the community has paid off. And to see that made me, obviously that night I took the night off. Um, I went to bed super early that day because I was just like, oh, I'm not feeling too great because of the delay, etc. And then, after waking up, the team briefed me on what happened, etc. And turned out it was it was better than I expected. So yeah, so that was what happened to the delay. So after the delay, I told Cryptic, I said, you know what? We have all the time in the world now. We will not announce a date. Let's go back to square one. We're going to rewrite it. We're going to make it even more optimized on gas. We're going to make this even better. And that's what we did. We went back. We rewrote the contract. We made sure that it's even better. And we're still testing it. I just came from testing. He had to go, get lunch. He's from Australia. And after this, I'm going to run it back and test it again. And we're near the end again, but I don't want to promise another date and then potentially run into something until I'm 1,000% again. So yeah, we're almost there, but expect some dates coming soon. But we want to hammer this down, make sure to prevent bots, to prevent people who have alts, and prevent website crashing. So we're just going through 1,000 different scenarios to make sure that our launch date is as smooth as possible.
Yeah, for sure. That's something I also noticed when a project usually delays their launch, you see like a lot of FUD. For example, like even like last week we saw Cool Pets delay. They had to keep delaying, and there was a bunch of FUD on Twitter. So I feel like with the community you guys have built and the lack of FUD that came with the launch delay shows like how much effort you guys have put into your community.
Yeah, and we're super lucky. Honestly, we're super lucky to have the people that have joined our Discord and have been invited. We handpicked probably over 500 people to join. So the work that we put into to build this is paying off, and the community also feels that energy and that effort as well. So you see that reciprocating energy back. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, for sure. So, I know after hearing this, a lot of people will want to get involved in your community. So, if they did want to, like, say, join your Discord or say even try to get on Fun List, which I know is pretty full right now, would they have a chance, or is there a public mint for Funcles as well that they could try to participate in?
Yeah, so there will be a public mint. It will be on Discord. The link will be posted on Discord, and you cannot. We made it so that you cannot mint from contract, and we're making it that so you can't use another contract to mint our contract as well. So these two things are ways that we're doing to combat bots, and we're gonna leave our Discord closed until after public, and then we're gonna let people in. Um, that way, hopefully, it prevents bots. But I know bots are super smart, and we have some other ways around it, but I cannot tell because that might give away our secret. But that's just some ways that we're doing it, and so you guys will get an advantage over public, obviously, if you're just there on time. I'm sure that people in Discord are all in our Discord are all waiting because not everyone's fun listed and stuff like that. So I'm gonna drop some invite links, and I know you guys have some trivia questions after, so let's just do. I know I said no to you guys earlier, but let's do three. Let's do three fun lists, and I don't know how you guys want to give it, but let's do some fun lists to the trivia too, along with the
Oh,
beanbag friends.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could come up with 3 more trivia questions. No worries.
yeah, we'll do that as well, and whatever, however you guys like to distribute it, I'm cool with it. But we'll drop some invites for the folks here, and so you guys can join and see what it's like in there, and see, yeah, just experience the inside of Funkos, because we honestly didn't expect us to grow into 36,000 people on Twitter. So we expect, that's why, hence the small 3333 collection, because we wanted to build a super small collection, super tight knit community. And out of nowhere, people started, I guess people started talking about us, noise started going, and people just started flocking in. So that's just how the hype came, and with a lot of hype, more people were hating the closed Discord, etc. So yeah, it's been
Yeah,
fun.
for sure.
Hmm.
For sure. I think it's good that you guys are doing a smaller collection, because it's a more inclusive community, because not a lot of people realize, but Web3, it's very diverse, and everybody has their own, intentions when they're, I guess, sort of quote unquote invested, right? Even if it's not financially invested, like emotionally, mentally, like, specifically for Funkles. So having a smaller group, it's a little bit easier to manage, and it's a little bit, more of a safe place. So that's great. Yeah, no, it's definitely also the bots and stuff. I know it's tough to avoid. When we launched back in September, we actually avoided the gas wars and bots. We had a system where it was like a whitelist system, right? Where you would have to answer like a question, and then you would get whitelisted, and then you had like a certain amount of time to mint. We actually have a Medium article on that as well. If you guys if you were interested, JD, we could link that to you guys as well, to help. But yeah, no, definitely. Um, yeah, no, it's great. We also do have because I know a little bit of our audiences are mixed here, so wanted to share some info from our side as well for our upcoming collection, which is the Sneaky Vampiress Syndicate. It's releasing on the 21st, and there's going to be two options to pay. It's either Ethereum or Ethereum plus blood, for like a use blood for a discounted mint price. Which blood is our utility token, and the vampiresses, they're all hand drawn, or they're all drawn by Mig, who worked on a majority of the traits for the original Bored Ape Yacht Club collection. So yeah, you guys should definitely stay tuned for that. We actually some alpha as well. We do have a pretty sizable, one of our biggest whitelist opportunities coming up pretty soon. So you guys should definitely stick around. We also do value mental health and all that. So we don't offer grinding or any of that. You don't need to grind here. You're not going to get a whitelist from XP. It's just going to be from general interaction, bringing value to the community, and so on. But you guys should definitely stick around. Check out both projects, and thank you again, JD, for extending those the allow list spots. I guess Oinky Nazar, we can just give them out to the first probably three questions. Whoever answers it first, and the following two people can get an invite.
Yeah. Thank you so much for extending us those fun list spots, JD. We really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
really
I know how
appreciate it.
Yeah,
full your fun list spots are.
yeah, no
So
worries.
yeah.
Um,
So sorry. Go ahead.
for the fun list, I was thinking we can, I have a screenshot of all the names here. I know some of
Mhm.
the team members are also here. We can get them to randomly pick three. What do you guys think? Or I know that stays and Leah and them are also reading the Bloodline chat, so we can do something. It's up to you guys. I'm just kind of throwing up ideas. I don't know how you guys want to do it, because want to reward people who are in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
For
So
sure.
I had
Oh, go ahead.
I had an idea like trivia that's Funkles based. I have 3 Funkles based questions that they might have heard from this. Would that be
Okay.
okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. I
Yeah,
like that.
I think
Yes,
that
I
works
like that.
better because
Yeah,
it's people who paid attention, right?
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
like that
So
one.
yeah. I
Perfect.
guess you can
And then
start off with those, Nazar.
yeah. So we'll just segue into so like if you're from the Funcles community or have not attended a Bloodline episode before, at the end of every episode, we like to do trivia questions, and whoever answers those trivia questions first will get an allow list. So this week's project is going to be Beanbag Friends. So there will be 7 questions tailored towards Beanbag Friends, but we're giving away 14 spots. So the first 2 people to answer these questions will be given an allow list for Beanbag Friends. So, and also, like, JD, if you don't have an allow list there, you can participate as well. Stace and Leah as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's for everyone to participate.
We're giving some, so we're giving it away tonight as well on over at
Okay.
Funcles.
Awesome.
But yeah, you guys can just give those away.
Okay, all right.
Let's do fun list first, though, right, Donkey?
Yeah,
Do you want to do the
for
fun
sure.
list ones first? Okay, so basically in Bloodline chat, I'll just type out a question, and the first person to answer the question correctly gets the fun list spot. For the fun list spot, it'll be the first person to answer since there's only 3, and then we'll do first 3 questions fun list, and after that we could do being big friends as well.
Sweet.
Awesome. So I'll type the first one. That
Good luck,
okay?
everyone.
Yeah, good luck,
Good
everyone.
luck. Good luck.
If everyone wants to clear chat till I type the question. My name's Pink, by the way, and Oinky's will be purple, so you'll be able to see ours.
It's black. It's black.
Oh, it's black.
I got that. I got the new color now. It looks clean.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay, I'll count down from 3 before I write the question. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I think the first.
Oh no, Otis got it right.
Otis
Wait,
and
let's see.
Youngblood. If you have the fun list, is this for the fun list?
Yeah, it's for
Okay,
fun list.
I think they already have the fun list. So.
Oh, they both have fun list.
So it's
guys, yeah.
Okay, Otis has fun list. Yeah.
Okay, let's do another question. But the first 3 questions, if you have the fun list, let's give the SVS folks a chance.
What about
I guess
the next?
I
You
guess
can do the
this
next
one we
2.
could give to
Thrall.
because I think it was pretty quick. I don't think he could.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Thrall.
if you're from Funkles and you don't have it, you can enter. But if you already have it, let's give others a chance as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
awesome.
please. Yes, please.
Awesome.
Okay, Thrall won that one. I got his name noted down.
Thrall. Thrall. Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Thrall.
Unfortunately, he won.
Very,
But
very
me and Thrall are
big
cool.
fan of Thrall.
just like Family Feud.
He was on Family Feud Canada. You want to go, Oinky?
JD, he was, yeah.
Oh, for the fun list? Okay, so. Okay, yeah, so let me type the message right now. All right, so I got my question ready. Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Tunky got it.
Twinkie got it right.
Yeah. Twinkie. Okay, okay, whatever your name is, Twinkie. Congratulations.
Do you have it noted down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. And this is for the last fun list spot. This one's kind of hard, but I think you guys should be able to get it. I'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, this one's tough. Oh, I think Cram. Oh wait, Steve-O. Steve-O 1011. Steve Shack. Steve-O got that one.
Steve-O got it. Nice.
Do you know if he has whitelist or fun list? Sorry.
No, he does not. He does not. So he's good to go.
Awesome.
All right, Steve-O, congratulations. Steve-O got Steve Shack. Okay, so now we'll go to Beanbag Friends. So
anyone can enter this one.
Yes, anyone can. Yep. If you don't have an allow list there, anyone can enter. So.
Anyways.
Oops. Oh yeah.
Oh,
hey,
invite link.
I'll send it to you guys. Yeah,
you could DM it to one of us.
Yeah. To one of us. Okay.
Yeah.
That was quick. Yeah, my bad. I know that. So there it is. There's Funcles invite. So Fast people join that. Quick hands only. Yeah, we disabled links for members, and I think verified vampires as well, which has been a problem because so many people have done that. The same thing that you have done.
Okay, awesome. Let's get into the beanbag friends.
Bean-
I'll go
yeah.
first. That's fine.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. These are just general trivia questions now, so everyone should have a chance. 3, 2, and it'll be first 2 correct answers, by the way, for this one.
Yeah, first 2 correct answers.
3, 2, 1, go.
Naruto Uzumaki. Oh,
It's
hold
Beijing.
on. Beijing. Okay, so boots first is what I see, right?
Yeah. I'll note
so I
them
got-
down.
And then Crypto Knight. Yeah? Is that
Kryptonite.
Crypto
Yeah.
Knight? Okay, cool. All right, I'll note those 2 down. And then, all right, I'll ask this question. Whoever gets this right, the real OGs, and I have mad respect for you. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, this one's
So who
really
gets
hard.
this? RuneScape. Okay, yeah, you got the game, but
It has to be the quest.
The quest. Oh my. No one knows quest. Did you?
Oh,
Okay,
Monkey
yeah. Okay,
Madness
now we
too.
have
Both of them
yeah,
got it.
Monkey Madness. We got him. OX
Okay.
Jew and
Props to
Wave
both of you two.
Rider.
Goated game.
Props, yeah. Props to you guys. Love that game. Big RuneScape maxi here.
Yeah, well, I'll go next.
Mhm.
First 2 again, and it has to be first and last name. Just to make sure. 3, 2, 1, go. Uncle Youngblood and JT were the 2.
Okay. Let me note them. So you said Uncle Youngblood? Okay.
Gary
Got
V.
him.
Someone put Gary V.
Gary V.
And JT
Where-
4927.
Joe not. Oh, JT 4927.
Oh
Okay.
my god, so funny.
Gary V. It's
Yeah,
really
some
funny.
people like to pre-guess and just put the first thing on their mind and hopefully
Yeah.
get it. But
Yeah, some people got lucky like that, but you know, it's not too often. Gary V. All right. So if you know me, I love my anime. So this one is going to be anime question. First name is okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Naruto Attack on Titans. Asuna Jujutsu. None of you guys have seen this anime? Okay. I see one correct answer. I see. Okay, yeah, I got them. So, Umut and I think Funkle Jahan. It's Maki. Is the name. So many people put Naruto. Yeah, Umut and Funkle Jahan.
These questions are hard.
Very
Yeah.
hard. Yeah. super
Okay.
hard.
Okay, this one, if you were listening to the AMA, this should help you out. So 3, 2, 1, go. Yo, Tattoo is the correct answer. So Margot and
Margo and Fab. Wait,
Fab, yeah.
wait. Also psychology though, yeah. Oh wait, no,
I
that's
said
just like that's
profession though. 'Cause,
profession. Yeah.
yeah.
So favorite
Mar-
is that
Margot and
so I
Fab.
got
Margot.
Margo and
favorite.
favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Yeah.
All right. So
We have 2 more questions left, correct?
yep, I got
You
I'm gonna
and
do
then
this
me.
one. Yep. So Oh God. Hopefully people will get this one. It might be a little tough. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Los Angeles Rams Pegasus. Okay, I see one. Oh wait, hold on. I
Oh, they
see
got it.
Bilbo and Hof Whaley. Congratulations. One of our
Hof got
alpha
it?
helpers got it. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Congratulations. I can have you guys marked down.
Probably nothing. You know, just an alpha helper.
No, I swear we're not giving any type of, favoritism.
Okay,
Yeah,
last
no,
one.
there's not. I'm making sure of that.
Yeah, make it sure. Last one. It's also if you listen to the AMA, this one will help you out. 3, 2, 1, go.
What country is he from? Okay, I see. Hold on. Ab
1, abs, and
and
shark bait, right?
I think I see Logic.
Oh, logic. Yeah,
Yeah, I
abs and
see
logic.
logic.
Yeah,
Okay,
abs and
Abs
logic.
and Logicer. All right, got them marked down. Well, that concludes our trivia session, and therefore that concludes the Bloodline episode. So once again, JD and the rest of the Funcles team that are listening, I really appreciate you, showing out and giving us the time to learn about you and your community and your project. We really greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. It's a lot. It's been a lot of fun. You guys are great hosts, and the hospitality has been awesome, and the people showing up and showing love in the Bloodline chat. Like I was reading it throughout, and it's awesome. It's nice meeting everyone. Glad you guys liked it, enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys on the inside.
Yep,
Yeah, for
for
sure.
sure.
Really
for sure.
looking forward to Funkle's launch. Really bullish on that project.
All right, awesome. Thank you
All
so
right.
much. I love you guys, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll talk soon.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Talk soon.
See you, man.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a great rest of your night. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.